I'm Dianne Killen.
And I'm Cara Lynn.
And we're the hosts of an exciting new show called Horse Club for Women.
In all the world, there's no one else like me. I'm still the girl who reaches for her dreams, and I believe in me, yeah.
This time on Horse Club for Women, part 3 of our conversation with Karen Scholl at the Rocky Mountain Horse Expo in Denver, Colorado. Now, how do you get women past the part of, because you were talking about relating it to children, there's most of the general consensus now is that you don't hit your kids. You just never hit your kids. So do you think that women sometimes apply that to the horses? Oh, I can never hit my horse? Because
Absolutely. Absolutely, because we think that's being mean.
Right.
And see, this is the thing, horses play rough with each other. And so horse A bites horse B, whose fault is it? And everybody goes, oh, horse A is meaning. No, it's horse B because he was still there when the teeth got there. And the next time horse A comes along, horse B isn't going to be there, see? But the amazing thing that happens, and this is what we crave to have that special bond with a horse. We want that horse to think we're wonderful. If that horse loved us as much as we loved it, we'd be in heaven. What we don't understand is when horse A bites horse B, it creates an attraction from horse B to horse A.
It's a little like men, too, because it's like horses and men. Horses and men, they be mean to them, they come back for more. So it must be.
Well, there's a balance of that because people are not attracted to somebody who's a yes man, who's a wimp, who's always in agreement. You don't know where they stand.
Confidence. Exactly. You want someone who's confident. That's what is the most attractive thing. Even in an equine human relationship, you want that confidence.
Right.
And that's what the horse is seeking. Same thing, and I think with men.
Yeah. Right.
Do you think that a lot of the women that come to your place, do you think they have the right horse, or do they come away from your clinics feeling like they have a better horse? Instead of saying what's wrong with my horse, they leave and they say, oh, my horse is better.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just like anything. Sometimes there's a mismatch and the gap is fairly great for people to travel. Sometimes, a beginning person with a young horse, things like that. Not all young horses. Some have a very amiable nature. So again, it's generalization, but the way I look at it is that if this is your horse and you have an emotional attachment to it, then I'll help you bridge that. It may take a year. You may not ride this horse for a year, 2 years. But if you have that commitment and you trust me to guide you through that, I'll be there for, I plan on being around a long time. So,
let's hope so.
Yeah.
Now, what are your plans for what's next? What's next for Karen Scholl? Do you have DVDs? You have
have DVDs, courses, and clinics. What I would like to do is more extended camps. When people come for 5 and 6 day courses, all the food's provided. You don't worry about going home taking care of kids and dogs, and you're just immersed in it.
How about a spa? How about a spa for horsemen?
Well, we're looking at spas. I'd like to think of it as a retreat.
Ride all day, retreat all night into it.
Absolutely.
Hot tub or whatever.
Sign me up. I'll test it out for you. Okay.
We'll come out and review.
Need a test group.
Well, absolutely. I'll need a test group.
Yeah. Yes, that's one of the things we do, on the show is that we attend clinics and then we come back and we tell the people at home how much we enjoyed the clinic and what we learned there.
And especially if it's at a spa. Chances are real good.
I'll work on that.
Good review.
I'll work on that. Now, I want to mention too that my program does not exclude men. That's a big question. Sometimes people show up and they see men and they go, I could have brought my husband, and absolutely. And what's interesting, when I shifted just the name of it, I didn't change my teaching style. I've had no fewer men at my clinics.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I've had different people come out and go, oh, you can't call it that. You can't, you're excluding the men. And I go, I think it just kind of weeds out the weak ones, The guys who are going to come to a Horsemanship for Women clinic are the people that are really looking for the horsemanship and from another perspective of things.
Sure.
Right. Well, it's been great having you on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time on Horse Club for Women.